Hey LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K Universe Mode. Welcome back to another edition of Friday Night SmackDown. We got a hell of a show ahead of us tonight here, ladies and gentlemen. We have a huge matchup later tonight where we are going to see Damian Priest in action against a close ally of Seth Rollins, of Joseph Connors. But we kick the show off with the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. It's time to find out what the hell is a Von Wagner. Well, you won't have to wait as long as I did. I had to sit through about a 5-minute loading screen. Maybe longer. But ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Beast. Brock Lesnar. Lesnar with his sponsor Eric Bischoff in his corner. For those that are new to the channel and are curious what that means, it means Brock Lesnar made his return to LS11 Universe at the beginning of this season, the week after WrestleMania. And in his return, he began wrestling on Raw and SmackDown, which was very unheard of for Lesnar at the time. But it was revealed that there was a clause added to his contract by then Raw General Manager William Regal that gave Lesnar the ability to wrestle on both Raw and SmackDown as a free agent, but he could only challenge for a World Championship once he earned 20 victories upon his return this season. So Lesnar and his sponsor Bischoff, who's been paying his way into these matchups, paying for Lesnar to get onto the card, paying for many of Lesnar's opponents, has led to Lesnar's matchups here. And I believe that this is match number 12 for Lesnar. I might be slightly off on that math, but I do believe number 12 sounds right. But it's time to find out just what is a Von Wagner. Von Wagner with his manager Robert Stone of the Robert Stone brand in his corner. This is the first time we are seeing Von Wagner in the LS11 universe. He is a part of the most prestigious, I say that loosely, brand in the LS11 universe, the Robert Stone brand, alongside Jinder Mahal and Elias. Welcome to SmackDown, Von Wagner. Von Wagner coming out of the gate. Oh no. And now Brock Lesnar's in. Von Wagner got a couple moves in to start it off, but now Brock Lesnar's awake. And Lesnar with a German suplex. Von Wagner is going to Suplex City tonight. Lesnar now sends him off the ropes again into another. Even Lesnar's sponsor Bischoff's a little concerned by that one. Lesnar putting him in the ropes now, and Brock Lesnar punches him in the back, and Lesnar with a knee strike, sending Von Wagner to the outside. Oh, Rob Stone, if I were you, I would just not. I would just not. Lesnar now forcibly throwing Von Wagner back towards the ring. Oh, he drops him again. Lesnar grabbing Wagner from behind. Brock Lesnar throws him back into the ring. Lesnar now gets Wagner back up to his feet, and Brock Lesnar what is Lesnar thinking here? Oh, bringing his knees into the ribs of Von Wagner, who goes down in a heap. Lesnar now gets Wagner back to his feet, and Lesnar gonna send him to Suplex City again. Brock Lesnar with a trifecta of German suplexes. Picks Von Wagner up. And Lesnar now scooping Von Wagner up on his shoulders. Brings him to the center of the ring. And is going to lay him out with F5. 1, 2, 3. And a borderline, not only from my favorite wrestling podcast, Going in Raw, but from a real-world SmackDown announcer. If you're looking at Robert Stone right now, you just saw a man poop his pants on live TV. Brock Lesnar decimates Von Wagner, whatever that was. Brock Lesnar beats Von Wagner. That is win number 12. More action coming up. Hey, yo, Edge. So, I heard that tonight you're looking to get back into the singles competition after you and Randy decided to call it quits with the whole tag team thing. You've been in the tag team division a while, so why don't you give me the chance tonight to be your first opponent back in the singles scene? Ah, look at you, kid. Young, full of hope. You know what? Yeah. You're a world-class talent, Ricochet, you are, but I'm Edge. You know good and well what I'm capable of. So, you gotta be ready for a fight tonight. I will meet you out in that ring. I will give you the chance to prove yourself against me, but good luck. I'm not going easy on you. It's time for some tag team action here on SmackDown. Is out first. Here comes the woman that will be challenging for the SmackDown Women's Championship. They're being, well, handed the victory in a number one contenders match fairly recently. Just last week, in fact. When the SmackDown Women's Champion, Mandy Rose, attacked Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch and had Toxic Attraction take out the rest of the Fatal 4-Way as well. Almost a superhero, Nikki ASH, making her way to the ring. Nikki ASH making her way to the ring. Almost a superhero, a former SmackDown Women's Champion here in the LS11 Universe. She's found some backup tonight, some heroic backup to help her take on Toxic Attraction in tag team action. Shotzi Blackheart. Shotzi, a woman who challenged Mandy Rose just a few weeks ago and came up short, making her way to the ring. Shotzi Blackheart teaming up with Nikki ASH tonight. A very colorful team this is going to be, that's for sure. Shotzi bringing the tank to the ring with her. The tank that my significant other once thought was a lawnmower, believe it or not. Mower of lawns, as one might call it. Shotzi making her way to the ring to team with Nikki ASH. So it is Shotzi and Nikki ASH. Of course, taking on Toxic Attraction. In the center there is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Mandy Rose. And accompanying her to the ring are the women that will be in action tonight, Jacy Jayne and Gigi Dolan, making their way to the ring. Toxic Attraction is here. As I said, Mandy Rose defends that SmackDown Women's title against almost a superhero Nikki ASH in just about a week at Bad Blood. Bad Blood is only a week away, which is a little crazy to think about to me, honestly. It is only 8 days away. It will be next Saturday, so be sure to get your predictions in for that show. It's been a crazy month so far. We've already had Xander Mania a couple weeks ago. We had Bound for Glory last week. Or no. Bound for Glory is tomorrow. Excuse me. I'm literally recording this days before it airs as well. This is one of the latest recorded episodes of Universe ever. In terms of when it's about to come out. Ignore that. So it is Nikki ASH and Gigi Dolan starting it off. Without any further ado, here we go. As Dolan and Nikki started off, they lock up. Nikki backing off. Dolan kicking out the knees. Gigi Dolan with a wheel kick to the face of almost a superhero. Dolan now blocks her. Nikki grabs her. Nikki throws her across the ring into the corner. And Nikki ASH grabs her now. Nikki with a right hook takes her down. Gigi goes down in the corner. There's a kick from Nikki. And again, booting her. Nikki ASH putting her boots into the face of Gigi Dolan. And a stomp. Into the corner. Down goes Dolan. This is really the first time we're seeing Dolan and Jane as a team here in the LS11 universe. It's mainly been Mandy doing the wrestling since Toxic Attraction arrived. She gets an arm drag onto Shotzi. She grabs Shotzi and she throws her into the corner. Shotzi sidestepping now as Dolan coming right after her though, and Dolan grabs onto her. Gut wrench suplex taking her down. There's a kick again. Shotzi getting knocked in the corner. Tag made. JC Jane of Toxic Attraction is in, and there's a double team maneuver into a roll up. Cover. Rope break gets Blackheart out of there though. Shotzi back to her feet now, and Shotzi Blackheart grabs her. Blackheart with Jane taking her towards the corner. Shotzi Blackheart throws her into the corner. Tag made to Nikki ASH. And a double team. Nikki with a right hook now knocking her back. Nikki ASH firing away into a clothesline takes her down. Now we have seen JC Jane in action before when she took on Becky Lynch in a losing effort just before the Clash of Champions event. But now Nikki ASH grabs her. Nikki pumps her up into the ropes, into swinging neck breaker. And now Nikki ASH going up to the middle rope, and what is almost a superhero thing in here? Oh, went for the missile drop kick, nobody home. JC now picking her back up to her feet now, and JC Jane firing away. JC Jane with a headbutt knocks her down. I have some good news for some people, by the way. A small announcement is rope break there saves Nikki again. And JC Jane with a gut punch. I was going to say a bit of good news with the 1.06 update for 2K22 being out as of this recording. It came out just after I finished last week's Raw, or just after I finished this week's Raw. Excuse me. Let's wait a minute. JC Jane catches the leg. The custom stars glitch is fixed, but the universe glitch is still persistent when you have too many downloaded wrestlers. But nonetheless, German suplex from JC Jane. I was going to say 2 more weeks and all shows on the LS11 Universe channel will be on 2K22. As there's a tag to Gigi Dolan. So the final video to air from 2K22, or from 2K19 before everything moves to 2K22 permanently, will be AEW Full Gear in just 2 weeks. As Gigi Dolan knocking back almost a superhero. Oh, gets caught. And Nikki ASH, oh, double underhook takes her down. So just for a bit more reference, as Nikki gets caught, Gigi Dolan in some trouble. Nikki knocking her back is Gigi Dolan. And now Dolan gets caught. Nikki ASH with a clothesline. Takes down Dolan now, and Dolan getting picked back up. And a swinging neck breaker from ASH. Dolan, oh, gets her with a jab. Gigi Dolan grabs her and drives her into the mat. Cover. 1, 2, Shotzi makes the save. She tries to chop block her. Hits an elbow instead on Nikki ASH, though. But yes, Full Gear will be the final episode, meaning that the Dynamite after Full Gear will be the first AEW video on 2K22, and the episode of Impact after that will also be on 2K22, but the first 2 weeks of Impact will be on 2K19, just because that's the best I can do right now, as there's a punch to the gut from JC Jane. And also, I already got them recorded, so, you know, tough. Down goes JC Jane. I also found a solution to the blacked out belts glitch, so that will be fixed as well. There's a running shoulder block from JC Jane to Shotzi Blackheart. Getting her back to her feet now. JC Jane firing away on Shotzi. Shotzi's not going to be able to howl about that one. Well, maybe howl in pain. JC Jane now throws Shotzi off the ropes. Power slam! Shotzi sent on the ropes now. JC Jane! What a kick! Going up to the top now is JC Jane. Oh, went for a double axe handle. Oh, Nikki ASH got her with a knee strike. A bit of a cheap shot there. A very villainous move from almost a superhero. But now she gets taken down. Another kick to the face of Shotzi. Cover. 1, 2. Toxic Attraction win. Toxic Attraction win. Toxic Attraction beating the #1 contender and her ally. So a big win for Toxic Attraction in their tag team debut. Well, ladies and gentlemen, up next, John Cena will be on SmackDown again. He is going to respond to Johnny Gargano's words from last week. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to Front End SmackDown, John Cena! John Cena just a few days away from his upcoming matchup with Johnny Gargano. Cena here tonight to respond to what Gargano said about him last week, saying that Cena had no family and no friends. John Cena is here. So last week, Johnny Gargano, maybe he hit a little close to home, I'll admit. He brought up that, yeah, I don't have a family here in wrestling. I don't come from a royal lineage. I don't get my personal family involved into my wrestling career. He made a nice little jab at the end of my relationship with Nicole a few years ago, but I'm a bigger man. I'm not gonna sit here and mope and complain because, yeah, you know, I don't have a family here in wrestling. I got a few friends backstage, but I've been gone for so long that so many of them they retired or heard they were part of budget cuts, pal, whatever kind of bullshit that is. But the thing is, many of the greats say you don't make it to the top by making friends, and that's unfortunately been very true for much of my career. And do I think Johnny Gargano has the right idea with having a family? Yeah, I think he does. I think it's nice, honestly. I think it's nice that he and his wife can share this, and they've made such close relationships with the big oaf of Rampage and big old India Hartwell, who, wherever she's been, I mean, the woman's a giant. But I think it's great that they've made such close friendships with them that they consider them their kids. But that has caused him to lose his focus. When Johnny Gargano was Johnny Wrestling, he was out here putting on 5-star matches with Tommaso Ciampa and Cesaro, Shinsuke Nakamura, Ricochet, and all the like, week in and week out, winning those matches clean as a sheet. But then Then he decided he needed help, and it became a crutch because notice at SummerSlam, when his help was gone, Seth Rollins stomped his ass into the mat. And then just a few nights later, with no help again, Pete Dunne planted his ass in the mat. And now, next week, if Johnny doesn't have help against me at Bad Blood, I'm going to kick his ass too. Bravo, John, bravo. You said the same thing you've been saying for 20 years. Oh, but hey, you added a nice little personal touch to it, so thanks. John, I mean everything I say. Nobody likes you anymore. You're washed up. You're taking opportunities from the young guys on the roster. I talk about shedding weakness, and you call yourself everyone's weakness in WWE because John Cena wins, LOL. It's a tale as old as time. Look at the track record. Umaga, Bray Wyatt, Rusev, Kevin Owens. I can keep going all day, John. You've been doing this for almost 20 years. What's going to be different next week, John, is that I'm going to finish you off. You're going to be gone forever. You talked about wanting one last run as the top guy in WWE. I'm going to make sure you never see the light of day again in the WWE. I'm going to end you next week, John. And I'm going to do it myself. But first, we got a bit of a challenge for you, John. You talked about hiding behind my muscle that is Rampage. How about next week? You step into the ring with Rampage for yourself and see just what he's capable of. I'll even do you a favor. I won't come to the ring with him. So you're going to give me a match against your guy one-on-one, no strings attached? I'm not coming to the ring with him. You'll get him one-on-one. And if I beat him, he's not coming to the ring with you at Bad Blood. Nope. Just you and Johnny wrestling. Alright. It's a trap. But I'll bite. Good. 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 There's a singles action up next, ladies and gentlemen. The Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor is going to be in action. He takes on a man who got a big tag team win last week. A man who is on a 2-match winning streak right now, Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin making his way to the ring tonight. SmackDown General Manager Triple H giving him this matchup as a reward for winning the last 2 weeks. The gold standard. I mean, hey, if he could win tonight, he's got a claim to be added to that Razor Ramon tribute ladder match in a week's time at Bad Blood. This is a huge opportunity for Shelton tonight. The gold standard, the living legend. One of the longest tenured members of the roster. He goes one-on-one with the Intercontinental Champion, the Prince, Finn Balor. Balor is the Intercontinental Champion for a reason. He is a hard man to defeat. Former WWE Champion in his own right, winner of the LS11 Season 1 Royal Rumble, Balor is a man with many highlights to his name. He makes his way to the ring tonight. No fight factory in sight. They're still missing, and because there's no good wrestlers out there yet. Finn Balor is here. Finn Balor and Shelton Benjamin. I believe this is the first time we're ever seeing these two walk up in LS11 Universe. Two men who were defined as the future of their generations when they came into WWE. A real generational clash here tonight. Balor, one of the only men to hold the Intercontinental Championship and the WWE Championship both at different times in the LS11 Universe. In fact, there have only been, well, 4 people in the LS11 Universe to be World Champion and Intercontinental Champion at different points in time. So here we go, Shelton and Finn one-on-one. Balor starts with a jab, they lock up now, and Balor immediately throws the gold standard in the corner, grabs hold of him, Balor with a punch. Flooring Shelton Benjamin, who kicks him in the head. And now Shelton, forearm strike to the IC champ. Shelton last week had an incredible reunion with his former Minnesota Stretching Crew partner, Brock Lesnar. And now Balor's got him by the neck. Balor punches him in the head. Shelton goes down. Balor picking him back up to his feet. Balor with Shelton on his feet again. Finn Balor with a right hook. And again, no, Shelton Benjamin. Headbutt to the Intercontinental Champion. Shelton with another roundhouse kick to Balor. And now Shelton Benjamin getting him back up to his feet. And the gold standard firing away on the Prince. Shelton Benjamin grabs hold of him. And Benjamin into a suplex. Into a cover on Finn. 1, no, Finn gets the shoulders up. Went for a leg drop, nobody home. Went for a kick to the back, did Balor. Balor's got Shelton. Balor drops him into the mat. And now Balor grabbing Shelton, and Balor punching Shelton Benjamin in the face. Finn Balor going to the top rope. Shelton staggering. Shelton getting back to his feet. Catches Balor as he tries to come off the top. And now Shelton. Shelton now pops him up. Pump handle into a gut buster. Shelton Benjamin now grabs the Prince. Shelton with Balor. Throws him into the corner. Shelton Benjamin, big boot into the corner from the gold standard. And now Shelton is going up to the top rope. Shelton Benjamin, elbow across the back of the Intercontinental Champion. And now Shelton Benjamin gets kicked in the head. Finn Balor back to his feet. Benjamin catches him. Shelton Benjamin, oh, gets caught with a knee strike. Balor catches him now. Balor with Shelton in the corner. Finn Balor grabs hold of him. Finn, here we go. Intercontinental Champion in the drop zone. Shotgun drop kick. Cover. 1. No. Shelton kicks out. Shelton Benjamin's down. Finn Balor. What's he going to do now? Balor kicks him in the back. Takes him down. Finn getting him back up to his feet now. And Finn Balor with Shelton Benjamin taking him towards the ropes, it would appear. Balor's got Benjamin in the ropes, and Finn Balor, right hook connects. Now Balor, oh, using the ropes to choke out Shelton Benjamin. Shelton staggers, and Balor catches him. Balor, there's a stomp to the chest. There's only one thing left for Balor to do. I think he's got him set up for it. Finn Balor, get up there. Well, decides against it. Now he's going up. Now Shelton's in the drop zone. Coup de grace! 1, 2, what? Shelton Benjamin, the gold standard, kicked out. Dodges an attempted drop kick. Shelton, inside cradle. 1, no, Finn kicks out. And now Shelton, oh, Balor caught him. Balor with Shelton, throws him over the top rope. And now Balor's got him on the outside. Balor! Stunner into the ropes. That's a clear shot at Kevin Owens there. And now Shelton being called back up to his feet by Finn. Finn Balor. Oh! Crashed and burned. Thanks to the gold standard. And now Shelton going to quickly get back into the ring. Telling Balor to get back in. Here comes Balor. Balor hops back into the ring. Shelton caught him. Shelton, exploder suplex. Cover. 1, 2. No! The gold standard nearly pinned a man who holds gold around his waist. Shelton Benjamin with a knee strike to Balor. And now Shelton. Shelton Benjamin's got Balor right where he wants him. Shelton, go for it. Pay dirt. 1, 2. What? Now Balor kicks out. Balor with a forearm. Now Balor going to the top rope. Shelton Benjamin, tornado DDT. Shelton popped out of the corner with a tornado DDT to Balor. Now making him stagger back. Balor with a jab to the face. Finn Balor now has the gold standard, and Balor slams him into the corner. Balor grabbing Shelton now, and Balor ties his arm up. Finn Balor. With another shotgun drop kick into a cover on Shelton. 1, 2. Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin managed to kick out. Balor grabs Shelton, and now Balor with the Bloody Sunday. 1916. Cover on Shelton. 1, 2, 3. Finn Balor delivers the 1916 and puts down the gold standard. Finn Balor gets the win. Shelton Benjamin, though, gave it his all. Balor looks prepared for that ladder match in a few nights' time. Just 8 nights from now, Balor will put his IC title on the line in a Scott Hall tribute ladder match. Finn Balor with a huge win. We got more coming up next. Charlotte Flair in action up next. So it is time for some singles action. This music, a little inside story here because we haven't gotten to hear it much. This music gives me PTSD after 2K19. And here's the story as Io Shirai makes her way to the ring. So Steel 2 is the default theme song for every wrestler in 2K19. I imported her theme song as Steel 2 in that game. So every time I had to set up a new entrance or someone didn't have an entrance set up, you'd hear the bow, 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 bow over and over, and it drove me insane. So I got a little bit of PTSD when that played. But Io Shirai, nonetheless, called the Genius of the Sky for a reason. She makes her way to the ring tonight. She is going one-on-one with the Queen of Friday Night SmackDown. Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair making her way to the ring. Charlotte makes her way to the ring. Charlotte is trying to climb the rankings and become #1 contender of that SmackDown Women's title. She thoroughly believes she had that fatal 4-way win last week before Toxic Attraction attacked her. And tonight, she gets a chance to prove herself more as she steps into the ring with Io Shirai. Charlotte Flair making the referee come lift the ropes for her. Charlotte Flair is here. Here we go. Flair and Shirai. They lock up. On Shirai. Oh! Flair immediately DDTs her. Shirai tried to pick her up for a tilt-a-whirl slam and Charlotte DDT'd her. There's a chop from Flair. Both women ready to strike. Io Shirai, double underhook. Shirai into a backbreaker. And now Shirai gets Flair. Knee strike to the face. There's another kick. Charlotte grabs the leg and Charlotte sweeps the leg of Shirai. Charlotte Flair now. There's a chop. Flooring Io. Charlotte Flair gets her back to her feet now and Charlotte gets caught. Io Shirai with Flair. Throws her towards the ropes. Charlotte caught herself. Shirai grabs her now. Shirai going for another double underhook. Pops Charlotte up. Charlotte. Hurricane Rana. Neither of these women have ever tasted championship gold in LS11 Universe. Both want to start soon. As there's a huge chop from Flair. She gets Shirai back up to her feet. Charlotte with a slap. And again, Charlotte now fires away. There's a kick to Io. Went for another chop. Went for a drop kick. Io out of the way. Io Shirai caught her now. And Io Shirai taking her down. Coming off the ropes. Shirai with a drop kick to the face of Flair. And there's another kick from Io. Io Shirai's got the arm of Charlotte. And now Io Shirai. Another knee strike to the face of the Queen. Shirai now pulling Flair in. And Shirai sweeps the leg. Io Shirai on top right now. Slams the leg into the mat. And now Io Shirai picking Charlotte up again. Another knee strike from Shirai. Holy hell, Shirai just flies to the top like it's nothing. She's the genius of the sky for a reason, but she misses. She misses that top rope splash. Charlotte with a huge strike there with her elbow. And now Shirai gets caught with a chop. Charlotte takes her down. Crucifix cover. One. No. Went for a right hook now. Gets caught. Shirai grabs Flair. Shirai. Oh, Flair countered. Flair with a reverse DDT. Charlotte Flair fires away now, and Charlotte getting Io Shirai back up to her feet. Charlotte Flair with Io Shirai throws her over the top into the outside. And now Charlotte waving her off. The referee begins the count now. And Charlotte Flair strutting around the ring. Flair has that arrogance about her as Shirai now gets back in the ring, and Shirai immediately grabbing Charlotte. Shirai taking her towards the corner, throws her into the corner. And now Io Shirai kicks Charlotte in the ribs. Io Shirai, double underhook. Charlotte again, rolls through it. Oh, Shirai gets caught in the corner on that one. Charlotte now gets Io up to her feet. There's a chop. Drop kick from Charlotte. There's another kick. Charlotte now with Io back up to her feet. Charlotte Flair with another chop. Charlotte telling Io to get back up. Io Shirai staggering back to her feet. Charlotte with another clothesline. Charlotte Flair getting fired up here now. Charlotte calling her up. Charlotte telling Io to get back up to her feet. Charlotte Flair. Big boot. Connects to Io Shirai. 1, 2. Io Shirai kicked out. Shirai kicking out of the big boot from Flair. And now Flair trying to fire with it. Shirai catches her, sweeps the leg. Does Io Shirai. And now Shirai going into the top rope. But Flair goes for a forearm. Shirai gets caught in the ropes on her way down. Flair got the better of that one. And now Flair gets caught. Shirai with Charlotte Flair taking her towards the corner. Io Shirai with Charlotte. Charlotte fighting back. Charlotte Flair answers back. Charlotte with a slap to the face and a chop now. Shirai grabs onto her now, and Io Shirai scoops up Flair. Body slam, taking down Flair. And now Shirai, knees into the ribs. Io Shirai now, knees into the side of Charlotte. Io Shirai's got her down. Shirai with a kick to the back now of Flair. And again, Io Shirai's got her down. Flair up to her knees. Shirai's got her up to her feet now, and Io Shirai fires away with a kick. Io Shirai takes her down, stomps her in the chest. Turning her over now is Io. Io Shirai tying up the legs now of Charlotte. Io Shirai's got Flair in a stretch. Io Shirai into a modified surfboard stretch. Charlotte Flair rolls out of it and gets pushed off before she can fully get that cover in. Io Shirai's got a hold of her now, and Shirai with Flair drills her into the mat. Io Shirai, what's the genius of the sky thinking here? Io Shirai grabs Flair. Flair counters. Body check from Flair. And now Shirai grabs Flair. Io Shirai. Oh my god, Shirai. Figure 4. But Charlotte was in the ropes. Shirai trying to tap out Flair with her family's move. Io Shirai to the top. Shirai. Went for the elbow. Went for the insane elbow. A shout out to her old tag partner, Kairi Sane. Now just Kairi. In the corner goes Flair. Charlotte counters. And now Charlotte. There's a chop. Oh no. Natural selection. And Flair grabs the legs. One mistake too many for Io Shirai. And Charlotte Flair, figure 4, into a figure 8. Io Shirai, nowhere to go, is forced to tap out. Charlotte Flair beats Io Shirai. Charlotte beats Io Shirai. 1-on-1 tonight. Big win for Charlotte Flair.
Here is your winner, Charlotte
Flair. Big win for Charlotte. What the heck? Where'd the lights go? What the? Oh my god! Find Flair! That's Blair Davenport! She just broke a kendo stick over the Queen! Where the hell did Davenport come from? One of the best women's wrestlers in the UK! Just dropping Charlotte Flair, Blair Davenport! Rolling cutter to Flair! Blair Davenport making her LS11 debut, dropping Charlotte Flair. Blair Davenport has arrived to LS11 Universe and laid out Charlotte Flair. Stone Man. Hey, Elias, my favorite musician. What can I do for you? Look, man. This isn't working. First of all, you're supposed to be a manager, but as soon as Von Wagner loses, you go put on this ridiculous outfit. Yeah, man, you never know when they're going to want another guy in a match. Yeah, you're supposed to be a manager, not a wrestler. Second off, I'm done playing second fiddle to you and to Von Wagner and everyone else. I'm done. I'm off to make my own music. And I can't do that working under you. Elias, you can't quit on me. You can't quit on the brand? The one and only Ricochet now making his way to the ring. We have some singles action up next after it seems the Robert Stone brand is breaking at the seams. Ricochet. He made this challenge earlier tonight.
is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the
Ricochet making his way to the ring. The one and only Ricochet makes his way to the ring. He challenged Edge earlier tonight. He said, I want to be your first opponent back in the singles division now that Rated RKO is no more. But here he comes. I don't know if I can do it as well as the game can. Edge making his way to the ring. And Ricochet, well, Edge told him, show me what you got. Ricochet and Edge brawling on the entrance ramp. Edge catching him. You can't get over on the ultimate opportunist, Ricochet. Edge drop kicks him onto the steel. Edge saying, I'm liking the moxie. Edge firing away now. Ricochet answers back, turns him around. Ricochet, neckbreaker to Edge. And now Ricochet getting the Rated R Superstar to his feet. This matchup hasn't even started yet. Ricochet, DDT. The one and only now gets Edge back up to his feet, and Ricochet grabs Edge. Ricochet throws Edge down the ramp. And now Ricochet grabs Edge up to his feet. Ricochet, neckbreaker again. Getting Edge back up again now is Ricochet. Ricochet. Suplex. Edge now off the ropes. This matchup officially beginning. Edge hasn't even gotten a chance to get his coat off. Super kick from Edge. And now Edge. Gets got. Ricochet. Throws him over the top. Forearm strike. And Ricochet. Twist of fate in the ropes. Down goes Edge. Ricochet up to the top, and Ricochet. Holy hell, went for a Phoenix Splash. Edge caught him. And now Edge throws Ricochet back into the ring. Edge now gets Ricochet back up to his feet, and Edge firing away on Ricochet. Ricochet kicks him in the ribs. Ricochet now turns him around. Ricochet grabs Edge. Ricochet. A poison Rana to Edge. That's dangerous. Ricochet turns him over now, and Ricochet grabs Edge. Anaconda Vise. Ricochet with the Anaconda Vise is in. He strikes now from Edge. Edge firing away. That's a move Edge has definitely felt before. Look for a shot. Edge gets caught. Ricochet gets him up on his shoulders now. Ricochet. Edge trying to fight out of the fireman's carry. Edge out of the fireman's carry now. Edge. Edge went for a clothesline. Ricochet out of the way. Ricochet springboard. Pele kick. Cover. One. Kick out from Edge. And now Ricochet. Looking for the People's Moonsault. No. Edge found the counter. Ricochet with a right hook. Now Ricochet. Oh, went for the Pele kick. Edge got out of the way. Super kick. Edge now gets Ricochet back up to his feet. Right hook connects. There's the double axe handle again. Into a clothesline. And now Edge pops him up. Drives him into the mat. Edge now gets Ricochet back up to his feet. And Edge kicks him in the ribs. Edge. Execution. 1, 2. No. Nearly got him there, but the execution wasn't enough. And now Edge trying to pummel Ricochet. Ricochet out of the way. There's a chop. Ricochet grabs Edge. And now Ricochet puts Edge in the ropes. Ricochet with Edge. Edge counters, throws Ricochet off the ropes. Edge, oh, Ricochet flips over him. Ricochet dodges him, pumps up into Hurricane Rana. And a kip up. Oh, Edge countered. Edge went for a forearm. Ricochet out of the way. Ricochet grabs him now, and Ricochet throws Edge in the corner. Ricochet with a chop to Edge. Grabs onto him again now, and Edge thrown across the ring. Into the corner. Ricochet with a shotgun drop kick to Edge. Into a cover again. Ricochet. One. No! Edge kicks out again. Ricochet's been outspeeding Edge all over the place tonight. There's a knee into the arm. And now Ricochet gets Edge back up to his feet. Ricochet grabs Edge. Ricochet plants him into the mat. And now Ricochet going up the top rope. The one and only. Calling up Edge. Ricochet. Oh, Edge caught him. Powerbomb. Ricochet staggering back to his feet. Edge. Spear. There's the spear. There's one. There's two. There's three. Ricochet came so close. Edge gets the win with the spear.
Here is your winner, the Rated R Superstar,
Robert. Oh, hey, Jinder, my #1 guy. What can I do for you? I'm done with the brand as well. I heard Elias left earlier tonight. What? You can't leave? Then it's just me and Vaughn. We already lost Otis. I am a world-class talent, Robert. Hulk Hogan himself says I could be his true successor. You're holding me back. I'm the reason you even wanted the match in the first place. Well, this might be true. I know I can do better things as the modern-day Maharaja on my own. It's time for the main event. Here comes the man that will challenge Seth Rollins next weekend for the World Heavyweight Championship. The Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, New York, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
No, we're not doing the half and half gimmick where half the time he's a good guy, half the time he ruins things and gets DQ'd. That's just not my thing. Find it boring and uninspired. There's the most real-life WWE you're going to hear me talk about today. Damian Priest makes his way to the ring, the winner of the New Beginnings tournament. Here comes a man who is closely aligned with the World Heavyweight Champion.
And his opponent from England, weighing in at 204 pounds, Joseph Connor.
Joseph Connors, former Cruiserweight Champion, honorary member of the Monday Night Messiahs when they were a faction in the LS11 Universe. As I said, a very close ally of Seth Rollins. Joseph Connors main eventing SmackDown tonight. This is a big opportunity for the Natural Born Killer. A man who, as I said before, closely aligned with Seth Rollins in the past. Wait a minute. Priest! Oh, God! Priest knows that there's history between Rollins and Connors, and he's going to make Connors pay for daring to align himself with the... aligning himself with the Kingslayer. Connors trying to fight back. Priest slides out of the way, causes Connors to stagger. And now Priest. Oh, Connors with an elbow strike now, and Connors takes him down at the leg now, and Connors again goes for another kick. Priest answers back. Connors is one of the breakout stars of Season 2 of the LS11 Universe. He gets dumped out of the ring by Damian Priest, who slides out of the ring now behind him now, and Priest. Oh, God, Priest clearing off the announce table. Grabs hold of Connors, and Damian Priest throws him into the table. As I said, you know this is a clear message to the world champion, as Priest is repeatedly slamming Connors into the announce desk. Priest choke slam through the announce table. Priest now kicks Connors in the ribs. Damian Priest, he's looking to kill the natural born killer. Elevated powerbomb into the barricades. As I said, Priest knows that this is one of Seth's guys. He shatters the barricade with him. This is a man, Seth Rollins, one of the few men Seth Rollins considers to be a friend in the LS11 Universe. Priest. Oh, not again. Priest. Razor's Edge. 1, 2, 3. Damian Priest dominates his way to a win.
Here is your winner, Damian Priest.
Oh, Damian, no, don't do this. Hey, Seth! I hear this is your boy. I'm gonna end his career. Oh, Damian, no, not again! Damian Priest. Oh, God! Head first into the concrete! Here comes Rollins! Oh, it was a trap! Priest knows! Priest knows Rollins is in no condition after the beatdowns the last 2 weeks. Rollins went through a fight with Randy Orton last week. He went through the matchup at Clash of Champions and got put through the table by Priest the week before. And now these two are fighting just a few nights before they meet at Bad Blood. Priest! Not again, this time on the outside! Razor's Edge. Thank you all for watching tonight. I've been Xander, and that was Universe.